Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of the game show where we put people head to head in a fast-paced music quiz. I'm Helena and this is the Vinyl Countdown. Today, 3 music aficionados will go head-to-head, and whoever's top of the pops will enter the season finale, where they will play in the final Vinyl Countdown. Each contestant selects a specialist artist, genre and decade to answer questions on during certain rounds. So, let's meet our pop music stars and see what their expert areas are. First up, we have Matt. I have here that your specialist areas are 90s rock and your specialist band is Nine Inch Nails.
Indeed, I do love a cheeky bit of the longer nails from Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, do you? I'm very glad to hear that. And how long have you been a fan of them?
Oh, about 20 odd years now.
20 years, that's nearly as old as me. Wow, congratulations. And I've got here that you host a gaming comedy panel.
I do indeed. It's called Low Res and it appears on the YouTubes as well.
Perfect. And what's your favourite game to play?
Oh, it's actually Dynamite Headdy, which is a classic of the Mega Drive. It's wonderful. It's all about puppets.
Oh, that sounds very exciting. Well, moving on, we have Josh.
Hello.
Hey Josh, I've got here that your specialist areas are 60s rock and the Beatles.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I can see that you are clearly a big fan of the Beatles.
best band ever.
Were they your number one on Spotify last year?
Yeah.
They were? Perfect. And I've got here that you have played the guitar for 7 years. Is that electric or acoustic or both?
Either or.
Either or. And also that you have a large range of music taste. What do you think your most conflicting genres that you like are?
I like a lot of ambient, but then there's some Mongolian folk metal as well.
Oh, wow, that is, big variety. Well, I'm excited to see how you do. And moving on, we have Michael.
Okay.
I've got here that your specialist areas are 2010s rap and J. Cole.
Yep.
Yes, and how long have you been a fan of J. Cole?
Maybe like 7, maybe even 10 years as well.
Oh, wow, a long time, huh?
Yeah.
And I've got here that you play the sax.
Yep.
What is your favourite genre of music to play on the sax?
Blues, jazz, something like that.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, that's great. Oh, I've got here that you're a film student as well.
Yes, I am, yeah.
Do you think that your knowledge of films and film music will help you today?
I mean, it's all about creativity, so maybe it'll translate, you don't know.
That is very true. Well, now, with introductions out of the way, let's get into our first round, sound check. For this round, each contestant will be given 60 seconds to answer as many questions correctly as possible. The questions will be relating to their specialist decade and genre. If you get stuck on a question, don't worry, you can always pass. Up first, we have Matt. Your specialist category is 90s rock. Are you ready?
I am indeed.
Perfect. The sound check starts now. What Nirvana album released in 1991 is often credited with bringing grunge into the mainstream?
Bleach.
Incorrect, it is Nevermind. Which band released the hit song Under the Bridge in 1992?
Oh, that would be the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Correct. Which British band was in a notorious rivalry with Blur during the Britpop era?
Oasis.
Correct. Pretend I Can Speak. Who was the lead singer of Soundgarden, one of the pioneering grunge bands?
Chris Cornell.
Correct. What album did Radiohead release in 1997?
Oh, OK Computer.
Correct. What band released in the 1994 album Dookie, helping launch pop punk in the mainstream?
Green Day.
Correct. What band was formed by former Nirvana drummer Dave Grohl in the mid-90s?
Foo Fighters.
Correct. What Pearl Jam debut album included songs like Alive and Jeremy?
10.
Correct. Which 1990s rock band was known for hits like Semi-Charmed Life and Jumper?
Pass on that one.
That answer was Third Eye Blind. What all-female rock band released the hit single Seether in 1994?
No, pass, I'm afraid.
Answer is Veruca Soul, and that's your time up. Well done. How do you think that went?
It went disastrously, but I think I got at least 1 or 2.
I don't think it did. We're just waiting for your result. You got 7. Congratulations. That's fantastic. That's over 1 every 10 seconds. Well done.
Ho, ho.
Now moving on to Josh. Your specialist category is 60s rock. How are you feeling about that?
Very nervous.
Nervous? Don't be nervous. You'll be fine. Are you ready for the sound check?
Okay, let's
Let's
go.
begin. Which British band famously appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1964?
The Beatles.
Correct. Which member of the Rolling Stones played the sitar on the track Paint It Black?
Keith Richards.
Incorrect, it was Brian Jones. Which California beach band released the hit song Good Vibrations in 1966?
Boys.
Correct. Which 1969 music festival became a symbol of 1960s counterculture?
Woodstock.
Correct. What was Jimi Hendrix's band originally called before they became the Jimi Hendrix Experience?
Pass.
The answer is Jimmy James and the Blue Flames. What was the title of the Beatles' groundbreaking 1967 album, often considered one of the greatest ever?
Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Correct. What iconic song did Bob Dylan go electric with at the 1965 Newport Folk Festival?
Like a Rolling Stone.
Correct. What 1967 album by The Doors features the song Light My Fire?
The Doors.
Correct. Which female rock singer rose to fame with Big Brother and the Holding Company?
Joanne Jett.
Janis Joplin. Which lesser-known Beatles song did Charles Manson misinterpret as a prophecy?
Helter Skelter.
Correct. Who was known as the Lizard King?
Pass.
The answer was Jim Morrison. Which British rock band took its name from Muddy Waters' art? And that is your time
Pink
up.
Floyd.
The answer was the Rolling Stones, and the rest of the question was Muddy Waters' song. Well done. You got 7 as well. Congratulations.
Okay.
Look at that. Very impressive. And last, but of course not least, we have Michael. And your specialist category is 2010s rap. How are you
Yep.
feeling?
Confident. Let's do it.
Confident? Do you think you can beat them?
We'll just have to see.
We'll have to see. Okay, perfect. The sound check starts now. What 2010 album by Kanye West is often cited as one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time?
My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Which artist broke out in 2015 with the hit song Trap Queen?
Fetty Wap.
Correct. What was Kendrick Lamar's major label debut album released in 2012?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Correct. Which song by Drake features the lyrics I only love my bed and my mama, I'm sorry?
You got song or album?
A song.
Pass.
Answer is God's Plan.
Yeah.
In 2018, which rapper became the first solo female rapper to win Best Rap Album at the Grammys?
Pass.
The answer is Cardi B with Invasion of Privacy.
Yeah.
What rap group released Culture in 2017 featuring the hit Bad and Bougie?
Migos.
Correct. Which artist released the 2016 mixtape Colouring Book and won 3 Grammys without sending a single physical copy?
Can't remember. Was it Chance the Rapper?
It was correct. Who released the surprise album If You're Reading This, It's Too Late in 2015?
Drake.
Correct. What was Tyler, the Creator's 2019 Grammy winning album called?
Don't Call Me If You're Low.
Incorrect, it was Igor. And that is your time up.
How much is that?
And with that amazing sound effort, the sound check is over. You got 5 points.
Okay.
Don't worry, that's only 2 off. You can definitely bring this back. Once again, well done to all of you. Matt, how did you feel that went in comparison to the rest?
Not too bad. It
Yeah?
ended up being. I think the questions were very fair on me, to be
Do you
fair.
think? Well, you got the first one wrong, and I was like, but you pulled it back.
Oh, it's always good to end up pulling it back at the end. It's all
Yeah.
good, but I reckon it went okay.
I think so. Josh, how about you?
I think that went well, yeah.
Yeah? Are you a fan of the Beach Boys?
There's a good song here and there.
Good song here and there. I love the Beach Boys, but obviously they're no Beatles for you.
Yeah.
Do you think you can get some more points in the next round and start beating Matt?
I hope so.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. And Michael, how are you feeling?
I feel like I could have done better.
No. Well, yes, but everybody could have done better. I had 30 questions for each of you. With the first round over, let's take a look at the scores and see who's taking the lead so far. In joint first place are Matt and Josh with 7 points each, and therefore we'll go with second place, is Michael with 5. But don't worry, there's still an opportunity for you to get more points, which leads us into our next game, The Chain. For this round, contestants will be shown 4 images and must find the musical link. This is a fingers on buzzers round, but be careful when you buzz in because if you get the answer wrong, you'll be frozen out. The answer will be an artist. Are you all ready?
Ready.
Ready?
Ready.
Ready? Ready, steady. Let the game begin. Who is this? Artist or band? Who do you think it could be?
Can I end up taking a stab in the dark and go with One Direction?
And you can, and you would be correct. Moving on to the next question. Who is this?
Queen.
Yes, correct. Next question, please. Yes.
Is it the ghost of Noddy Holder?
It is not, I'm afraid. You're frozen out for this question, you two? No?
Yeah, no.
Do you both want to pass? The answer was Mariah Carey, Christmas and Whistle Notes. That's what she's known for.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Don't quote me on that. Next question, please.
Black Eyed Peas.
Yes, correct. Oh, so close. Who is next? Yes.
The Beatles.
I would be very disappointed if you didn't get that, to be honest with you. Who's next? Yes, Josh?
Green Day.
Oh, you are absolutely on a roll. Who's next? Yes.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, correct, Josh. Who is next? Oh, you're thinking about it, Matt. Yes.
I'm going to end up taking a stab in the dark and go with Linkin Park.
And you would be correct. These stabs in the dark are working out for you. Who is next? Yes.
Nirvana.
Yes, correct. Well done. Next, please.
Taylor Swift.
Yes, well done, Josh. Next question.
Slipknot.
Yes, well done, Josh. Next question. Any thoughts? Anyone want to give it a guess?
Stone Clock. Strix.
I would say that this probably relates to the genre.
Rock.
We can all pass it if no one's going to get it. Okay.
Rock Time OAPs.
So close. That's my favourite band, but no, unfortunately, it's not. Sure. Do you guys want to give it a yes, or should we move on?
I'm passing.
You're
I'm
passing.
passing too.
Passing. The answer is Paramore. Next, please. Yes, John.
Rihanna.
No, incorrect, but I can see how you got there. I would say it's almost the antithesis to Rihanna.
Antithesis.
Yes.
Katy Perry.
No. I would say they're more similar. I would go for a different genre. Any thoughts? No? My Chemical Romance. And we've got 3 questions left. Who is this? Yes.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. Yes, well done. I thought you might get that based on nothing. Next. Yes.
Led Zeppelin.
Yes, well done. And for our final question. Yes.
Miley Cyrus.
Yes, well done. What a great round. Amazing effort from all of you. It did feel a little like the Josh show, but it's okay. It's okay. How do you guys feel that went, Matt?
I had a lot of fun with that round.
Good.
It was great.
I'm glad that you had fun with it. Josh.
Could have done better.
Okay, Josh. And Michael.
Not great.
It's okay. It's okay. There's another round happening after that, which maybe this will be your round. With that, let's see where our contestants stand. So, in third place, we have Michael with 5 points. Well done. The only way is up from here. And then in second place, we have Matt with 9. And then doubling that is Josh with 18 points. You scored 11 points in that last round. That is ridiculous. Congratulations. Well done. Perfect. And now we will move on to our third and final round, Flip the Record. The next round is an elimination round. So unfortunately, we're going to say goodbye to the person with the least points. So Michael, this is your last chance to stay in the vinyl countdown.
Let's do it.
Flip the Record is a game where contestants get a song and it's played backwards. You will listen to just a section of the song and then you will have to buzz in and guess what the title is. Once again, it is a buzzer round, so if you get it wrong, you are frozen out. Get your hands ready and good luck to you all. It's time to flip the record. Can we have track number 1, please?
Sounds like My Chemical Romance.
I think it might be. I've only got the song title here and I'm not a My Chemical Romance fan. Do you want to guess a song?
I'm Okay.
It is not I'm Okay. Do you guys want to buzz in or should we move on? Yes,
Welcome to the Black Parade.
you are correct, Josh. Well done.
I don't think I've actually ever heard that song.
You just
That
know
was
it.
just the only My Chemical Romance song I knew.
Perfect. May we have track number 2? Yes.
Wonderwall.
Yes, well done. Track number 3, please.
Goosebumps.
Yes, well done. Back in the game, Michael. May we have track number 4, please? Yes, Josh?
Lucy in the Sky of Diamonds.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Do you two want to buzz in?
Penny Lane.
Incorrect. Michael, any thoughts?
Nope.
Nope, no thoughts?
Nope.
That's fine. The answer was Twist and Shout. I knew you'd be upset, Josh. Next song, please.
Painted Black by the Rolling Stones.
Incorrect. Oh, no. That is correct. I skipped a question. Yes, you're right. Well done.
Lovely.
Next song, please.
Numb.
Yes, well done, Josh. Next song, please.
Hotline Bling.
You got it.
Hotline Bling, well done. You were so close there, Michael.
Yeah.
Next question, please.
Sweet Caroline?
Yes, well done. That is not how I thought that song would sound backwards, if that makes any sense. Next, please. Yes, Josh.
Say It's Not So.
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Any thoughts, you two?
Can we hear a little bit more of it?
Can we hear a little bit more, please?
All the Small Things. by-
Yes, well done. Congratulations. 3 questions left.
Fortunate Son.
Yes, well done, Josh. 2 questions.
Humble.
Yes, wow, you are very fast with that, Josh. And final question. Yes?
Is it a Post Malone song?
Is it what?
Is it a Post Malone song?
I don't know. I only have the title. If you can give me the name of a song,
I know the song, that's the thing. That song
sing it
is
through to
amazing.
the chorus in your head, unless I don't want to have to time you out. No? Okay, you guys, any thoughts?
No thoughts, but I'm going to go with Guillotine by Death Grips.
So close, but no.
I'm going to pass.
I'm gonna pass. The answer was White Iverson. That was a fun
knew it was
round.
Post
So, oh, Michael,
was Post Malone.
you look distressed. Are you okay?
I'm alright.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a fun round, but Michael, do you think that was enough to keep you in the game?
I don't even want to know, but
You
we'll
don't-
find out.
Okay, okay. We'll do the scores now. So, we'll go with first place. We'll start with first place, which sort of unsurprisingly is Josh with 24 points. But then it was very close, but second place is Matt with 11, which means Michael, although you did get some more points, you are now on 7. Unfortunately, you are in the last place. So you will be saying goodbye to us today, but did you have fun?
You know what? It was kind of fun.
It was kind of fun. Kind of fun is all we can ever hope for. So I'm glad to hear it. Are you going to go home and listen to some different types of music to maybe broaden your horizons?
I might have to.
You might have to. Who do you think you're going to start listening to more?
Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas. You know what? I just bought one of their albums because my car doesn't have Bluetooth, so I only listen to CDs in it. So, yeah, and it's a good album. Josh, how are you feeling that you're in the winning position?
I feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Do you think you can maintain this lead?
I hope so.
Yeah, okay. I reckon, I mean, you've been very fast in with the buzzer, but the last questions are about your specific category, so it's going to see who knows more about the Beatles, you, or who do you know more about Nine Inch Nails? And how are you feeling? Do you think you can beat Josh?
I'm feeling okay, just no thoughts, just vibes.
Okay.
It's going to be okay. I'm going to see if I can defeat Josh.
Yeah, I think everybody's trying to see if they can defeat Josh in one way or another in life. I know, I'm joking. Josh is lovely. But you do have to get 14 points in order to...
It's a tall ask, but I reckon I
Do
can
you think
end
you
up
can?
doing it.
I think you
reckon so.
can. Maybe Josh actually doesn't know anything about the Beatles. His shirt, yeah, it doesn't give any clues away. So, unfortunately, this is the point where we lose one of you, and that is you, Michael, with your score of 7. Thank you so much for playing the Vinyl Countdown. You played so well, but it just wasn't quite enough, I'm afraid. Goodbye. Now we're down to just 2 contestants. Let's check in with them and see how they're doing. This is the final round. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready and excited.
Ready and excited. I'm hoping that these questions are fair and that you... Josh, can you not break the set, please?
Apologies.
Thank you. I hope that you know.
yet.
You haven't even won. You can't start trashing the place until you've won, Josh.
I'm so nervous. I'm
You're
sorry.
so nervous. It's okay, don't be nervous. It's fine, because I've got lots of lovely questions here. I have 40 questions for each of you, and you're going to have 2 minutes to answer them. But before we move on to that, are you guys sad to see Michael go?
I'm very.
Very sad.
It's the biggest disaster that I've had today.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how I'm going to get over this. I'm hoping that with this last round that I might be able to end up having some consolation.
I hope so. I hope so. And you know what? You can always, Spoons is just down the road if you feel that you need that extra support. Let's jump in to the final round and find out who will be heading to the final countdown. Now, for the final round, each contestant will have 2 minutes to answer as many questions about their specialist artist as possible. Passing is allowed, so if you get stuck, don't worry. Starting with the contestant with the highest score first, which is you, Josh, you'll be answering questions on your specialist artist, the Beatles. I can see that you might be a fan.
Just a bit.
Just a bit, just a little fan, just a little fan. Are you ready?
I'll try to be.
Okay, good luck. Your 2 minutes starts now. What was the Beatles' first single released in the UK in 1962?
I Want to Hold Your Hand.
It was Love Me Do. Which actor has been cast to play George Harrison in the upcoming Beatles biopics directed by Sam Mendes?
Pass.
The answer is Joseph Quinn. What was the last studio album the Beatles recorded, though not the last released?
Abbey Road.
Correct. Which song famously ends with the line, and in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make?
The End.
Correct. What Beatles song was inspired by a dream Paul McCartney had about his mother?
Let It Be.
Correct, it's on your shirt. Who was the original drummer for the Beatles before Ringo Starr?
Pete Best.
Correct. What was the name of the Beatles' first feature film released in 1964?
Help.
It was A Hard Day's Night. What is the only Beatles song where John, Paul, George and Ringo all sing lead vocals?
The End.
Carry the Weight. What Indian instrument did George Harrison famously
Sitar.
use? Correct. Which Beatles album includes a hidden track called Her Majesty?
Abbey Road.
Correct. What song includes the lyric, he's got feet down below his knees?
Come Together.
Correct. What song did the Beatles famously perform last on the rooftop of the Apple Corps in 1969?
I've Got a Feeling.
Get Back. What pseudonym did Paul McCartney use when recording the Family Way soundtrack in 1966?
Pass.
The answer was Paul Raymond. Which Beatles song was banned by the BBC for perceived drug references?
Lucy in the Sky of Diamonds.
Correct. What album is often referred to as the White Album?
The Beatles.
Correct. Who was the Beatles' longtime producer, often called the
George
Fifth Beatle?
Martin.
Correct. What year did the Beatles officially break up?
1970.
Correct. What song begins with the line, when I find myself in times of trouble?
Let It Be.
Correct. What avant-garde Beatles track features loops, spoken word and sound collage and appears on
Tomorrow
the White
Never
Album?
Knows.
Revolution 9. What was the name of the Beatles' first manager who helped launch their career?
Pass.
The answer is Brian Epstein. What is Ringo Starr's real name?
Richard Starkey.
Correct. Which Beatle was the last to join the band?
Ringo.
Correct. What was the Beatles' original band name before becoming the Beatles?
Quarrymen.
Correct. Who was the youngest member of the Beatles?
George Harrison.
Which song did Paul McCartney write about his sheepdog Martha?
Martha, My Dear.
Correct. Which Beatle had a hit with My Sweet Lord?
George Harrison.
Correct. What was John Lennon's first solo album after leaving the Beatles?
Imagine.
The answer is John Lennon and Plastic Ono Band. And that is your time up. Well done.
Okay.
I think it is fair to say that you are a fan of the Beatles. Would you agree?
I'd like to think so, yeah.
Yes? How do you think that went?
That went all right.
Went all right? I
Yeah.
think you got a lot of those correct. Now, you got, I don't even know how many that is. Let me see. 14. You got 14. Well done. Congratulations, bringing your total to 38, I believe. Matt, how are you feeling?
Whew. Nervous, intimidated.
Okay,
Gonna see how this goes.
okay. It will be what it will be. As the Beatles said, let it be.
Let it be, indeed.
Let it be. So your band that you've got here is Nine Inch Nails, which I think is a contrast to the Beatles, shall we say?
Just a little, but
Just a little bit.
some inspirations.
Yeah, that's great. Did you know any answers to any of the Beatles questions?
I knew at least one or two.
Okay.
I knew that they were the Quarrymen before they were Beatles.
Well done. Well, that is fantastic. That is showing me that you have a lovely wide general knowledge, which will hopefully help you in this.
What?
Are you ready to play?
Whew, I am ready indeed.
I wish you luck. Your 2 minutes starts now. What was the Nine Inch Nails debut album?
Pretty Hate Machine.
Correct. In which year did Nine Inch Nails perform at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction?
Oh, that would have been 2014.
2020. What was the first Nine Inch Nails song to chart?
Or Head Like a Hole.
It was closer. What year was Nine Inch Nails formed?
1988.
Yes, correct. What is the name of the first Nine Inch Nails single?
Down in It.
Yes, correct. Which Nine Inch Nails song is known for its iconic line, I am the voice inside your head?
No, we're gonna have to pass.
The answer is The Becoming. What is the title of the Nine Inch Nails album released in 1999?
The Fragile.
Correct. What Nine Inch Nails song was used in the 2000 film The Matrix?
Oh, pass.
The answer is Wake Up. What role did Robin Fink have in Nine Inch Nails before leaving in 2000?
He was the guitarist?
Yes, he was, correct. In which year did Nine Inch Nails perform at the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival for the first time?
Oh, that was 2004, I think.
2005, so close. Which influential electronic music duo cited Nine Inch Nails as one of their key influences?
Daft Punk.
Yes, correct. What was the name of Nine Inch Nails' 2009 tour, which was their first after a 3-year hiatus?
With Teeth.
It was Wave Goodbye Tour. Which musician worked with Trent Reznor on the soundtrack for The Social Network, winning an Academy Award for Best
Johnny
Original
Closure.
Score? It was Atticus Ross. Which track from Year Zero was released as a single to promote their album?
Oh, Year Zero.
It was Survivalism. Which year did Nine Inch Nails win their first Grammy Award?
Oh God, that was 2019, wasn't it?
1993.
Oh damn.
What was the original working title for Nine Inch Nails' debut album, Pretty Hate Machine, before it was finalized?
Oh, Purest Feeling.
Social Distortion. Which Nine Inch Nails album is largely regarded as a concept album, exploring themes of industrial decay, professional
Ghosts.
despair? It was With Teeth. Trent Reznor had a secretive side project under a different name in the late 90s.
Tapeworm.
Yes, correct. The Halo series is used by Nine Inch Nails to catalogue their
And
albums.
singles.
No, it was Halo 8, and that's your time up, I'm afraid. Well done, well done.
Trying to sneak in an extra point at the end there.
Oh, I saw that, and you know what? I appreciate the dedication. I think it's very smart. You got 7 points that round, which brings your total up to 18. Well done. How do you feel it went?
I think it went all right. There was a few things that I should have probably known a
Yeah.
little bit better, but I couldn't take down the mighty power.
The
of
mighty
Josh.
power of Josh. No, it is a tough one, and I think it doesn't help. There's the studio lights, there's the invigorating background music. There is pressure, and so I would still call you a super fan of Nine Inch Nails. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Josh, how are you feeling that he did?
You went well. You would know more about Nine Inch Nails than I would.
Yes, that is, you know what, that is fair enough.
Oddly enough, you knew more about the Beatles than I did.
Oh, look at that.
Well, congratulations. Unfortunately, that is the final round that's over. And that means that, Josh, you will be heading to the final vinyl countdown. Congratulations! Yay! How are you feeling?
I'm like the Rain Man, but instead of toothpicks, it's music and the Beatles.
You know what? That is an absolutely lovely analogy. Well
Thank
done,
you.
Josh. I can tell that you are a film student. Matt, I'm so sorry. That means your time on this show is over.
Thank you. It's been an experience.
Good. I'm really glad to hear that. And don't forget to check out his YouTube channel, Low Res. I'll give you another plug there,
Thank you.
as you are in second place. So, Josh, you will now be going through to the next stage, where you will join the winner of next week's show, as well as previous winners in the final Vinyl Countdown. Thank you so much for playing along on this episode of the Vinyl Countdown. How did you all at home do? And I hope to see you next time for more musical fun. Goodbye!